Hi, my name is Ashlee Rhodes and I co-teach with Robyn Ackerman at Council Rock in 2nd grade. Robyn and I decided to co-teach and open 2 classrooms into one large community for our students to travel between. We have changed our environment from a traditional learning space into a learning space where the students are in control of where they would like to learn. We have learning desks that move up and down, move from location to location if they want to move them. We have tables that are on the ground where they can sit on the floor, and we also have lap desks and other rocker chairs that students can choose to sit in for their best learning. Students' learning has changed in our learning space because they are in control of the choices that they make all day long. They choose where they get to sit from one task to another. They get to reflect after that task to see if that is the best choice that they made. Did they make a good choice on sitting on the floor during a task, or should they have stood up at a stand-up desk? They are doing a lot more collaborating with peers. They get to talk to peers in small groups, being able to truly become learners of what they want to learn. How my teaching has changed with the new learning environment is the way that I have looked at my classroom. By looking at the learning environment, I have noticed that I had to really reflect on the flow of the classroom and how students move from one area to another, since it is now all choice for the students and where they want to work. I had to make sure spaces were open, I had collaborative spaces, and really focus on how I wanted our classroom to flow between the 2 rooms. Also, having a co-teacher, we were able to look at both of our rosters and their academic needs and use that time to really focus on the small group instruction for all of our individual student needs in our classroom.
My name is Robyn Ackerman. I teach 2nd grade with Ashlee Rhodes at Council Rock, and we are co-teaching this year in 2nd grade. We wanted to change our learning space to accommodate 21st century learners by opening up 2 classrooms for students to be able to collaborate with a larger group, which would then allow for us to differentiate in a wider range of possibilities. One of the things you will notice is that we do not have name tags on any of the learning spaces. And when we give directions to students, one of our directions is to think about what will be your best learning space to do this work. So we typically start our morning all together in one classroom for our calendar or morning meeting. And then as we give directions throughout the day, our students have learned that they are welcome to use both classrooms. We have put some materials specifically in each of the classrooms to help those students who were a little bit apprehensive about going back and forth, so that they had to go to the 2 classrooms to get what they needed. And we have also used the opportunity to take both classes and look at them academically as one group, so that when we make our small groupings, they are joined together, and we are able then to use both sets of teacher eyes to think about each student and where they need to be and where they're going in their learning journey. Our hope is to propose that we continue in this way, and we will need to think about what that looks like as far as a daily schedule for 2 classrooms. We got very lucky this year in that our 2 schedules matched pretty closely. And so that would be something that would be really important to make this program thrive, so that we have the most amount of time during the day as both classes together. By providing the best learning environment, we needed to look outside the box and think about what we could do as teachers to create a learning environment that would promote collaboration, communication, creativity, and wonder, and also more independence and student-driven activities and learning. And so in creating this environment and having 2 teachers readily available, we have found it easy for us to explore truly what interests our students. The first step that I would recommend for teachers to take into moving towards 21st century classrooms would be as simple as taking names off of desks. Have the students really consider what type of learner they are. If I was in an elevator with a group of teachers and they said, "What is your pitch for starting a 21st century classroom?" I would say, grab a co-teacher, get all of your ideas down on paper, and take the risk. Give it a try. Let your students tell you what they love, what's hard, what's easy, and what they want to try next, and just go for it.